Live from Brown Park in lovely St. Matthews, Louisville, Kentucky. I am the Rhino, the artful Rhino. I'd like to welcome you all to a day in Rhino Nation as we are taking a walk in the park on one of these trails. Beautiful day out. We're taking a long trail around. The Baptist Hospital over here. One of the best hospitals in Louisville. We're taking one of the long trails today as I am trying to get some calories off. For those of you who are wondering who the man behind the camera is, that is me. My friend Bill's somewhere behind me. I'm not exactly sure. He said he had to use the bathroom, but I had to tell me to go ahead of him. Beautiful day out. Matter of fact, there's Bill. Huh? Say hi to everybody, Bill. Bill and I have been friends now for, it'll be 15 years tomorrow that we'll be friends. Bill and I we started out as a team together. He's my respite worker. We're going to be celebrating 15 years together as friends tomorrow. We got together on March 11th of 2011. It was working at Dreams with Wings here in Louisville, Kentucky. Mr. Bill has offered to help me get back in shape too. Now we're getting down here to the wooded area of the park. This is one of the most awesome parks here in the Louisville area with the Metro Park system. It's got a couple trails. And you may ask yourself, why is it called Brown Park? Well, the Brown family, I'm assuming, put forth the money. They were heavily involved here in the Metro Parks area to have this park built. And their cemetery is over that way, the Brown family cemetery. And we are coming across a little embankment here with a little overpass or a little viaduct to or you can cross over the Beargrass Creek. And see, this is what they call one of the forks of the Beargrass Creek, which is right here in Louisville. It goes all the way back around down this way. A branch of it goes this way, and if we follow this trail around back to where we parked, they have an area we can feed the ducks at. Back around that way. And we're going to go find that here in just a second. But yeah, we're going to take the trail around here. I'll tell you one thing, it's a beautiful day here on March the 10th. Temperatures in the high 60s. I think we're going to get up to like 71, 72 today. For those of you who are watching from the Louisville area, I want to know, what park is your favorite park? I personally have 3 of them. 3 of them are in my area. Like, this is one of the areas that are close to me. I live in the Hikes Point and Klondike area. The red trail goes off over here, over that way. I think we're going to stick on the blue trail. But my favorite parks here in Louisville to walk are this one, which is Brown Park, Pee Wee Park, which is right next to St. Martha, over there off Klondike Lane. And then we've got this Press Park off Browns Lane, over by where I grew up at, in the St. Regis Park area, off Lincoln Road. That's where my childhood home was. But comment and tell me what your favorite park is. And for those of you who are watching from out of state, or maybe outside the country, now the sun's coming out. Tell me, sun's coming out, don't it feel good? Tell me what your favorite park is. Tell me about a park where you live at. What kind of features does it have? Does it have a playground? Does it have any statues? Maybe it's got a little old creek running by, just like this one. Maybe it's got a point of interest in it, like the Brown family cemetery, which is right up that trail, which we're going to see momentarily. Give me a comment. Give me a subscribe on where you're watching from. Tell me what your favorite activity to do in the park is. You like to walk? Do you like to walk your dog? I've seen a few people out here walking their dogs today. I've counted 3 so far before I started filming. Little preschool kids were out here earlier. See, now there's the Norton Kosir Children's Hospital over here. Now up here is the Brown Family Cemetery. It's this park's namesake. And we're going to go up here. And we're going to pay them a little bit of a hello. Now, this is one of my favorite locations to see while we're in the park, is the cemetery. The Brown family. And right up here is Browns Lane, where these cars are going by. Over here, that's part of the interstate. Back there is Bowling Boulevard. Some of these trees have been here since the beginning of time, so we're here. I'll tell you what, guys, it is a beautiful Monday here in the Louisville area. Now, somebody walk his dog back that way. We got another one coming up here. Right here is the Brown Family Cemetery. We're going to go up here, take a look inside, and make a U-turn. Hi. That's my friend Bill. He has risen. We're going to go up here. We're going to take a look up here at the gate. Or maybe I can peek over the wall. I can't exactly see. I know I can't. I'm only 5'8". This thing is maybe up to my eyebrow level, but we're gonna take a little peek up here. And that is some of the headstones of the Brown Cemetery. The Brown family is this park's namesake. And for those of you who watch OVW, this is where Leviathan, who's commonly known as Dave Bautista, had a music video did about his Leviathan vignette. That featured that featured Voodoo by Godsmack. That's right. OVW did a vignette out here with Dave Bautista. Shout out to my OVW crew in the OVW fan zone. Some of these trees are so old they've actually gone hollow via storm damage or just old age. There was a big old oak tree out here some years ago that's no longer here. They said it was the oldest tree in the state of Kentucky, or the Commonwealth of Kentucky. I'm old school. I go the old Commonwealth. They said it was over, I think, about 105 years old when I was born. Then up till, I don't know exactly remember how old it was. I know it was over 100. But it was pretty old. But yeah, so, supposedly, well, let's say you guys like to have picnics out here. Tell me your favorite picnic food. Maybe you like to have a barbecue or something. We're going to go to the right here on the red trail. That's where this trail goes, the red. And we're going to go this way and finish our lap at the park. I think this one is about a shade over a mile. Give me a like, give me a comment, subscribe, chime in and tell me, as you're watching, tell me where you're watching from. Give me people play with the dogs. Tell me what time it is where you are. Tell me about where you live. Got any parks? Maybe, let's talk games. Maybe you have a fun game to play in the park, like throw the football or kick the soccer ball around. Maybe you like to throw the baseball, play catch. Train their dogs. Got some of these little columns here they use as benches. Some columns over there they built in the woods. Little monuments. What's your favorite park? What's your favorite activity to do in the park? Tell me. Maybe you like to feed the ducks. Show me what your favorite park activity is. You know, you hear me talking about my friend Bill and how Bill and I met. Bill and I worked together at a place called Dreams with Wings in Louisville, Kentucky. And that is a nonprofit organization that provides services for special needs adults with handicaps, physical disabilities, and intellectual disabilities as well, especially those for like CP, Down syndrome, autism, such as myself, and many others. More information can be found at now I could have this wrong, dreamswithwings.org. Dreams, DREAMS, with wings, WITHING, or WITHWING.org. Or is it .com? I don't know. If any one of my people happen to know the correct address, please comment it. You have my consent to share. But we're coming up on the point now where we're going to be going across one of these bridges. Let's see where they feed the ducks at. A couple of little rolling mounds here. Right here, there's Browns Lane and Sherburne Avenue. If you keep going down that way, you'll be the Mall St. Matthews. Go down the Sherburne Avenue, wind around a little bit for about a half a mile. You'll be the biggest mall in Louisville, the Mall St. Matthews. Does anyone have any park music they listen to? Like, maybe you play your guitar in the park, or have any music that makes you think of the park? Maybe Saturday in the Park by Chicago? I like that song. Saturday in the park. I think it was the 4th of July. Chicago fans know what's up. Look at that tree. Ain't it awesome? Now, I got some geese over here, sitting there in the sun. You can hear them honking over here. But this creek goes all the way up here to this little brown bridge. This is the common area where they like to come out and be fed. You can see they got some right over here, as a matter of fact. Sorry. Matter of fact, right over here. Got a bunch of them laying down here. Flapping his wings. See him? We're gonna go up here. I see them all gather. Got some over here. Got ducks over here too. So, but yeah. Oh, the sun's beaming down on me. It don't feel good. Don't it feel good? Yeah. Well, we're almost to the end of our route, sort of. Get back in the car, I'll head home. Got duck poop all over the place. Trying not to step in it. I think someone already did, made a mess. This is probably one of my favorite activities to do. Come up and walk the park. Great day. Great day for it. It's not chilly. Beautiful day, actually. And I hate walking the park when it's 200 degrees outside. Not really, but so. And here we go with the Brown Park Bridge. This is where the magic happens. Got a bunch of geese over here. Ducks. Sometimes people come over here and feed the ducks. That used to be one of my favorite pastimes too, was feeding the ducks. Feeding the geese. So got mallards, honkers, female ducks. And then there's my friend Mr. Bill right here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with a splash, we are about ready to hop off here and post this video. And like I said, comment where you're from. Tell me if there's any parks down there. I'd love to hear from you. Tell me what your favorite activity is to do in the park. And share some memories that happened in the park. Maybe it was that one Saturday night you had the car. Give me a fun game you like to play in the park. Maybe you like to feed the geese. Like, comment, subscribe, smash that notification bell. I am the Rhino, the artful Rhino, saying good night, Rhino Nation, or good day. It ain't night yet. Let the adventure continue.